Glad. Okay, good morning, Crystal Jane Imperator. We are still waiting for your classmates. Right now, there are only 5 who are logged in. And the link of this live stream is posted sa inyong group chat sa BPA1. Good morning, Miss Onishi Makabudbod Bow. Miss Lade, good morning. So, where are your classmates? Wala pa nakasulod. Nakapamahaw na ba mo? Miss Ladi, Miss Onishi, Miss Crystal Jane. Good morning, Miss Lagari. Good morning again. Nakapamahaw na mo? Okay, comment your answers. Yes, dancer, very good. Maka-answer na si Miss Crystal Jane kay nakapamahaw na. Okay, si Miss Lade, humana, very good. Miss Lagare, very good. Is my voice loud and clear? Can you hear my voice clearly? Again, is my voice audible? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, yes sir, according to Miss Lagare, very good. Bo, yes sir. Ladi, yes sir. Okay, very good. Okay, klaro akong tingog. Okay, so let us start with our online discussion of our subject, political science, all size 0. So first, muna siya atong topic akong gi-post. So topics are the 1935 Commonwealth Constitution. Number 2, the 1973 Constitution. Number 3, ang number 2 is ang 1973 Constitution. Then number 3 is 1986 Freedom Constitution, and then the 1987 Philippine Constitution. So, sa atong history is there are 6 constitutions pero wala daw gyapil ang duha kay ang duha ka constitutions they are not recognized internationally. They are not recognized internationally during ana nga time. So wala na ko siya appeal. So katong duha nga dili na ko i-appeal is ang 1899 Malolos Constitution and the 19 Constitution lang ang atong i-discuss karon, which is 6 and the 1987 Constitution. Nang gilain ako ang 5 and 6, so dili na tayo appeal discuss pero ako lang gibutang para makabulo mo nga naatay 6 ka constitution. Pero 4 ra kabuok ang recognized globally or internationally. So learning outcomes we have here, number 1, explain the differences of the 4 constitutions. Number 2, evaluate the importance of the Philippine Constitution. So para ni sa inyo, kung mahuman ang atong topic karon, dapat kabalo na mo sa pag-evaluate sa importance sa Philippine Constitution. Then maka-explain pud mo sa difference. So mo nang past tense akong gibutang kay after mo ni sa atong discussion. Okay, so past tense ang atong outcomes gibutang. Okay, ako pagsulat ana after na dayon sa atong discussion. Okay? Okay. Okay, so good morning, Miss Pabiliori. It's okay, so let us continue. So overview. The Philippines has a total of 6 constitutions, but only 4 of them are recognized internationally or globally. The Constitution is the fundamental law of our land, the Philippines. Again, it is the fundamental law of the land. All laws must not contradict or in any way contravene the Constitution, lest such law will be unconstitutional or it will be considered as illegal. So kung ang ato mga congressmen magbuhat sila law nya kanang ilang mga gipangbuhat ng mga balaod mo contradict sa atong Philippine Constitution, so it is considered unconstitutional or illegal. So dili siya pwede makapasar. So dili siya pwede mahimog law. So any taxpayer can challenge the constitutionality or legality of any measure or law in the proper court. When passed upon by the proper court and such measure or law is declared unconstitutional, it cannot be implemented. So kung katong naay mga balaod na considered as illegal, dili siya pwede ma-implement, dili siya pwede ma-enforce sa government. Okay? Because it is illegal. So the 1987 Philippine Constitution is the fourth fundamental law since July 4, 1946. Kay ato ba na-mention kanina, there are 6 constitution na nag-exist sa Philippines. Pero ang katong duha is not recognized globally or internationally. So, muna siya. The 1987, muna siya ang atong gigamit na constitution karon. So, anita sa preliminaries na to. So, ang atong Philippine Constitution, katong bag-o, atong i-mention nga bag-o because wala pa siya na-alisdan. The 1987 Philippine Constitution is 33 years old. So, from 1987, so 33 years old na ang atong Philippine Constitution nga ginagamit karon. And then the 1987 Philippine Constitution is the supreme law of our country as mentioned earlier. Okay? And then Corazon Aquino was the Philippine president when the 1987 Philippine Constitution was ratified. Okay, so ito sa 1935 Commonwealth Constitution. Muna siya ang topic number 1 ato. The 1935 Commonwealth Constitution. So sa gikan sa akong pag-research ani mo na siya akong nakuha ng mga ideas. So or facts, nakuha na ko ng mga facts from my research. So on February 8, 1935, the 1935 Constitution of the Commonwealth of the Philippines was approved by the convention by a vote of 177 to 1. The Constitution was approved by President Franklin Roosevelt of the United States of America on March 23, 1935, and ratified by popular vote on May 14, 1935. The submitted constitution was in accordance with the Philippine Independence Act of 1934. Among its provisions was that it would remain the constitution of the Republic of the Philippines once independence was granted on July 4, 1946. The Constitution of the Commonwealth of the Philippines provided for a presidential system of government with unicameral legislature. It had the power to enact laws for the Philippines known as the Commonwealth Acts through the National Assembly. The Commonwealth was meant to lay down the foundations for an independent, fully functional state. Its priorities could be seen in the first laws enacted by the new National Assembly. So Commonwealth Act Number 1 established the Philippine Army and a national defense policy. Commonwealth Act Number 2 established the National Economic Council. Commonwealth Act Number 3 created the Court of Appeals. The 1935 Constitution was amended in 1940 to permit the re-election of the President and the Vice President and to restore the Senate and thus shift the legislature back to the bicameral system. So as mentioned earlier, katong constitution na to nga presidential system of government with unicameral legislature, gi-change siya to bicameral. Okay? So, unsa man ang bicameral meaning duha ka buok, BI. So, kanang bicameral system karon nag-exist muna sa atong constitution. Okay, the proposed amendments were ratified in a plebiscite held on June 18, 1940. Okay, take note mo sa difference between the unicameral and bicameral. Uni means one, bicameral means two. Okay? Ang karon sa ato sa Pilipinas is bicameral. Muna siya ang upper house o lower house sa atong legislative department or branch of the government. Ang kanang upper house diha nag-office ang atong mga senators while ang lower house muna siya ang House of Representatives. Diha ang atong mga congressmen and congresswomen nag-office. So upper house and lower house bicameral. Sa una, kung mayroon kang unicameral, only one. Okay? So, the 1973 Constitution. So, nanata sa topic number 2. The Philippine Constitutional Plebiscite of 1973 ratified the 1973 Constitution. In 1970, delegates were elected to a constitutional convention which began to meet in 1971. In September 1972, President Ferdinand Marcos declared martial law and arrested 11 members of the convention. The convention then reconvened and wrote a constitution in line with what President Ferdinand Marcos wanted, at least according to many critics and victims of martial law. Marcos issued Presidential Decree Number 86, calling for the cancellation of the plebiscite, and instituted barangays, citizens, assemblies to ratify the new constitution by a referendum from January 10 to 15, 1973. And then on January 17, 1973, Marcos issued Proclamation Number 1102 certifying and proclaiming that the 1973 Constitution had been ratified by the Filipino people and thereby was in effect. These results were challenged by the ratification cases heard by the Philippine Supreme Court in 1973. The court upheld the results and the ratifications of the 1973 Constitution. For this plebiscite, the changes to voting requirements were implemented. So, nanay-change ko no sa voting requirements. So, the voting age was reduced from 18 years old to 15 years old. And those who were illiterate, as described by the opposition, were allowed to vote. And then let us proceed to topic 3, the 1986 Freedom Constitution. The 1986 Constitution was promulgated by authority of Presidential Proclamation Number 3, issued by former President Corazon C. Aquino on March 25, 1986. President Aquino had taken office a month previously as a result of the 1986 People Power Revolution. So, nakadungog mo siguro mga ng people power sa inyong elementary days in the Philippines. Dito na sa EDSA, or pwede po na siya matawag na the EDSA People Power. Okay, this was provisional constitution. Again, take note, provisional. So, dili pa siya fully implemented or fully recognized, kay provisional pa man siya. Murag kung nagtrabaho ka ba, dili pa ka mahimog regular, kung provisional pa ka, kay under pa ka sa pagtanaw sa management kung i-hire ba kanila as a regular. So, kung provisional ka, di pa ka fully in effect. Okay, it remained in effect only until February 2, 1987, ang katong provisional constitution na gitawag na to nga the 1986 Freedom Constitution. Then, ruling by decree during the early months of her tenure as a president, muna si President Corazon Aquino, installed via the People Power Revolution, President Aquino was granted 3 options: restore the 1935 Constitution, muna siya number 1, nga option niya, retain and make reforms of the 1973 Constitution, ikaduha niya nga option, and then ang ikatulong nga option is to pass a new Constitution. So again, I will repeat. The 3 options of former President Corazon Aquino during her term is: first, to restore the 1935 Constitution, number 1. Number 2, retain and make reforms to the 1973 Constitution. And then number 3, pass a new Constitution or make a new Constitution. She decided to draft a new constitution and issued Proclamation Number 3 on March 25, 1986, abrogating many of the provisions of the 1973 Constitution adopted during the Marcos regime, including the unicameral legislature, the office of the Prime Minister, and provisions which gave the President legislative powers. Often called the Freedom Constitution, this constitution was intended as a transitional constitution to ensure democracy and the freedom of the people. The Freedom Constitution provided for an orderly transfer of power, while a constitutional commission was drafting a permanent constitution. So kana ilang gibuhat ana ilang gipang draft, muna siya ang katong 1987 Constitution nga atong Constitution until karon. Okay? So katong 1986, the Constitutional Commission was composed of 48 members appointed by Aquino from varied backgrounds, including several former members of the House of Representatives, former justices of the Supreme Court, a Roman Catholic bishop, a political activist against the Marcos regime. Then the commission elected Cecilia Munoz Palma, a former Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, as the president of the Constitutional Commission. Several issues were of particular contention during the commission's sessions, including the form of government to adopt, the abolition of the death penalty, the retention of U.S. bases in Clark and Subic, and the integration of the economic policies into the Constitution. Lino Broca, a film director and political activist who was a member of the commission, walked out before the Constitution's completion, and two other delegates dissented from the final draft. Then the commission finished the final draft of the 1987 Constitution on October 12, 1986, and presented to President Aquino on October 15, 1986. So, muna siya ang atong topic 3. Let us proceed to topic number 4, which is ang atong gigamit nga constitution karon, the 1987 Philippine Constitution. Okay, 1987, the new Philippine Constitution was ratified by a nationwide plebiscite on February 8, 1987. The Constitution provided for three governmental powers, namely the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch of the government. Again, three branches of the government. We have the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch of the government. The executive branch is headed by the president and his appointed cabinet members. The executive, same with the other two equal branches, the legislative and the judicial branch, has limited powers. This is to ensure that the country will be safeguarded. If martial law is to be declared, the president can still declare, but it expires within 60 days, and Congress can either reject or extend if martial law. So, naka-experience man ta ng martial law sa Mindanao katong naay maoti group di martial law ang whole Mindanao. So, kato siya gi-ask sa president sa Congress and then gi-approve sa Congress nga mag-martial law. And then extend na lang dayon. Okay? Then the task of the Supreme Court kanang sa judicial branch is to review whether a declaration of martial law is just. Okay? Just ba siya? The legislative powers consist of the Senate and the House President. Na akong mention ganina, upper house and the lower house. There are 24 senators, and the House is composed of district representatives. So, ang atong district representative diri sa Camiguin is si Congressman Javier Jesus de la Fuente Romualdo. Muna siya ang ga-represent sa Camiguin dito sa Congress. It also created opportunities for underrepresented sectors of community to select their representative through a party list system. The judiciary branch comprises the Supreme Court and the lower courts. The Supreme Court is granted the power to hear any cases that deals with the constitutionality of law, about a treaty or degree of the government. It is also tasked to administrate the functions of the lower courts. So, ang lower courts, ano mo na siya mga regional trial court, kini diri sa ato sa Mambahaw, na diha ang atong trial court. Municipal, I think, ang tawag municipal trial court. Okay? Through the Constitution, three independent constitutional commissions, namely the Civil Service Commission, which is located sa Balbagon, kanang giabangan nila nga building sa CPSC, na diha ang Civil Service Commission. And then Commission on Elections and Commission on Audit were created. These constitutional commissions have different functions. The Constitution also paved a way for the establishment of the Office of the Ombudsman, which has a function of promoting and ensuring an ethical and lawful conduct of the government, especially sa mga government employees, whether elected employee siya or dili elected. So kung mayroon kag elected, muna siya katong mga ipang vote na to. Okay, so that is the four constitutions of the Philippines that is widely or globally recognized. The other two constitutions were the Malolos Constitution and the 1943 Constitution. Okay? Ang 1899 Constitution, ang president ana is si Aguinaldo. Emilio Aguinaldo karang naa sa atong 5 peso coin. Okay, so mao na siya ang atong topic karon. So learning activities. Anita sa inyong learning activities. Akong i-post ha, learning activities ninyo. So learning activity number 1. Explain why the Philippine Constitution is the fundamental and supreme law of the land. Wala siya. Okay, wala pil ang number 2. Ang kanang number 2 muna siyang sunod na po. Research for the preamble of the 1987 Philippine Constitution and make an essay of it 100 to 150 words. So again, muna siya ang akong ihatag ninyo nga assignment for BPA class number 1. This will be deadline ani nga activity is on next week Tuesday. So next week ninyo ipasa sa ako Tuesday. Okay? Again, muna siya ang akong ihatag nga assignment sa inyo kanang learning activities. So number 1, explain why the Philippine Constitution is the fundamental and supreme law of the land. And then number 2, research for the preamble of the 1987 Philippine Constitution and make an essay of it with 100 to 150 words. And then for our next week activity, dapat maka-answer mo sa atong learning outcomes. Kaya before ta mag-start sa topic sa atong week number 4, mag-preview sa ta sa week number 3 nga topic. So in particular, nga akong kuan sa inyo, ipangutana is dapat maka-answer mo sa kanang learning outcomes nga akong gihatag kaganina, which is katong explain the differences of the constitutions of the Philippines, and then number 2, evaluate the importance of the Philippine Constitution. So comment yes if you understand your activities and for our topic for next meeting. Okay, yes, Salvo, yes. And then send your email sa akong email address kanang ipambuhat na akong assignment sa ani nga email ad. Okay, dire nyo i-send. Dire nyo ipadalahin yung mga emails. moralgaputan@hotmail.com. So, para sa uban nga dili makasulod sa email ad, kay usahay maglisod ang ilang connection, pwede ra mo mag messenger. Pwede ra dito nyo i-send sa messenger ang inyong week 3 activity nga assignment. Okay, so make sure lang nga kung dito mo sa messenger mag-send, dito ra pud mo sa messenger mag-encode. Kaya na mag-iuban, magsulat sila first dito sa bond paper or paper, and then ilang picturean, and then isend sa messenger. Ang problema ana is, pag send nila, pagdawat din ako, blurry ang pictures. And then, dili kinako maklaro ang handwriting sa student. So, akong i-suggest is, sa messenger na lang dayon mag-encode diretso sa inyong weekly activities and then send. Para lang na sa kuan ha, sa dili makasend sa messenger. Dili makasend sa email address, I mean. So kung mag-email mo, gamita po palihog ang mga word nga mga programs para dali ra na ito ma-edit. Okay, pero kung dili mo maka-email, kay tungod lagi sa atong connection diri sa isla, pwede ra mag-messenger. Pero, dito sa messenger mag-encode. Dili na sa papel. And then make sure kung mag-messenger mo, dito mo mag-send, butang ipod ngalan as if nga kanang gisulat niyo sa messenger, kanang inyong pag-encode sa messenger, mao na siya ang bond paper. So, butangin na siya ngalan. Kay pag screenshot na ko ana, dapat na ngalan diretso nga na-appeal pag-encode dito sa messenger na app. So, okay? Okay, live na ko no si RV Joy Banaag. Very good. So, pwede rin mo ma-review ni Miss RV Joy Banaag kay mga zero ka na-appeal ganina. After aning live stream, automatic na siya post sa YouTube and then i-post po na ko ang link dito sa Facebook o sa inyong group chat. So, at this moment, is there any questions, clarifications, or basin namin gusto i-share na opinion para atong ma-discuss? Miss Lagari, Miss Salvo, Milet, Banaag, Simitara, Ladi, and Ivan Aranas. Any questions? Be, isa niya mga pangutana kay atong tubagon at least 1 or 2 questions lang before ta mo proceed sa next na part sa atong online discussion. Wala na sir, agoy. Panggutom na gid ni sila kay di na sila makapangutana. Are you all sure nga wala na may pangutana? So ako na lang yung mangutana sa inyo. Then comment your answer. Isa lang ba ka pangutana ha? Is that okay with you? Abe, si RB Joy na i-comment. Sir, okay raman ka note up sa gamiton para makasan nimo. Yes, pwede ra siya note up. Then, dili jud ko makasend sa email. Oh, pwede ra pod note up imo gamiton sa pag-encode and then isend nimo sa ako through messenger. Kaya di maka-email. So, ako ang mangutana sa inyo ha. Let us proceed sa question and answer portion sa atong online class karon. Okay, so posted ang akong question. I'll be waiting for your live comment. Please answer. Mura na siya isa ka pangutana karon. Kayang uban mo na to inyong assignment. Okay, why is the Constitution needed in our country? Okay, si Miss Onishi. Bo, without constitution, our country will be in chaos. Okay, very good. So, following question. What will happen to our country if our country is in chaos? So, follow-up question. What will happen to our country if it is in chaos? Sa may mahitabo. By the way, very good answer, Miss Unishi Makabudbudbo. Anyone? RB Joy Banaag, Constitution contains the most important rules of our political system. Yes. Especially katong separation of powers para sa atong government, katong the three branches of the government. Okay? Three branches siya pero equal sila in power. Okay? I will repeat kung katong three branches sa government, the executive department, the legislative department, and the judicial department. Okay. Kinsa pa uban diha mag-answer? Asa naman ang uban? Wala man lagi sila nag-answer. Aranas and Lagari. Itong uban online ganina na wala nang uban. Pabiliori. Any answers? Makiling. Eddie Hael. Good morning to. Any opinions? Abusiho Paulo. Good morning. Daghan day mo kalagin. Okay, so may answer. Wala ay maka-answer. Ito na idugang sa inyong assignment. Okay, kung wala na ilain questions or clarifications, mo-proceed na ta sa atong next part sa atong online class. Napa si Marlene nag-comment, very good. Mas ganahan ko na mag-participate. Kay ako ba yung mention sa week ko, kung na-participation kay pila ganito ka percent? 15% ang participation. So, dali na siya, nanali 15%. Okay, according ni Lagari Arali, my question was, what will happen to our country? Dili ang constitution. Miss Lagari. Okay, ang constitution, lahi na siya nga topic. Ang akong ipangutana is katong according mani Onishi, without constitution daw sa country, our country will be in chaos. And then ang akong follow-up question is, what will happen if our country is in chaos? So, country, chaos, maunsa ang atong country. Okay, I'm waiting for Mr. Ivan Aranas. Pabiliore Milet. Many crimes will happen in our country. Yes, kay wala na'y mag-protect sa ato. Wala na ang law and order if our country is in chaos. Very good, Miss Pabiliore. It's okay, Miss Lagari. At least na kay opinion. So, i-correct na lang na to. So, atong paana na, if our country is in chaos, then muna siguro siya, our people mag-rally diyan. Okay? So, change lang na to ang word na constitution to country. So, muna siya ang answer ni Miss Lagari. So, correct na din na siya. Okay? So, itong ibalik. If our country is in chaos, then our people or the Filipino people will do rally. Okay? They want change. They do not want chaos. They want peace. Then we have Mr. Ivan Aranas. The Constitution contains the most important rules of our political system. It protects the rights of the people inside the country and explains their obligations. Okay, very good, Mr. Aranas. And then later on sa atong online class, we will discuss kanang mga rights of the people or the citizens of the Philippines. Ato na siyang i-discuss. Part na siya sa atong syllabus. Then, ato na siyang ma-discuss after midterm. So very good, Mr. Aranas. So kana siya, rights of the people, muna siya ang Article 3 of our Philippine Constitution, Bill of Rights. Muna siya atong topic after sa atong midterm exam. Miss RB Joy Banaag, Sir, if our country in chaos, wala ko na yung mapriso without charges and kill out without cause. Yes, nga na gid ang mahitabo. Kung nakakita mo itong movie nga The Purge for 24 hours, walay law, pwede ka mo patay og tao, murag ingani ang mahitabo, dili lang kay for 24 hours. If our country is in chaos, walay law enforcement, walay law and order, muna siya ang mahitabo. Ivan Aranas, charot, ha, number 1 na, sir. It's okay. So, very good. Kaya na nag-participate. How about the others? Asa man ang uban? Lagari, I'm sure sir, luoy kaayo ato ang country god. Yes, luoy na magani atong country. Unsa pa ka kung chaotic ang atong country, musamot. Saon na lang. Other questions sir, again, we're interested kasi ko ano, Miss Banaag, very good. So ato sang basahon ang answer ni Milet, without constitution, no justice will happen. Wala gid, walay modakop, walay mag-charge of crimes, walay mapriso. Miss RB Joy Banaag, so balikan other questions sir. Murag ginahan siya answer. Very good. Ganahan ko yung attitude. So this is for you, Miss RB Joy Banaag. If you are the President of the Philippines, what changes are you going to make our citizens feel protected against petty crimes. Mato siya kung question, Miss Banaag, lang, private message lang imong answer. If you are the president, ha, sa imong buhaton, para ma-feel na protected ang citizens from petty crimes. Wala, ingan si Ivan Aranas, hala, kakakaka. Ayaw lang i-post dire sa YouTube, dito ra sa kuan. Messenger. Pero ayaw sa inyong group chat. Ako rin magbasa. Okay? So, any other concerns before we end our online class karon? Miss RB Joy Banaag, basing mo kuan ka, joke ra to siya. Pero pwede ra po di mo ansiran. Okay? So, any other concern? Tanan ba nakapamahaw? Tanan ba naka-breakfast? Basing ang breakfast di sa uban kay Jollibee. Kuy, ayahay kayo. RB Joy, hihi sir, nagtubag ko later na answer. Sige, why problema? Pero ayaw lang i-post diri. Kaya naraba si Ivan, maghala na po siya. Okay? So, wala na questions according ni Milet. So, we will end our online class for today. And thank you for logging in. And then, God bless sa inyo and stay safe. If naa pa may questions, ako pa ning i-live ang live stream, dili pa na ko i-end. Pero katong gusto na mag-log out, pwede na maka-log out. Okay, so thank you Mr. Aranas for logging in and joining our online class. Pwede na maka-log out. Kung na may questions, I'm still here. Okay, Miss Lagari, thank you also, sir. Keep safe and God bless. Likewise, God bless and stay safe. And then, mamahaw na diyan ta. Wala pa muna kapamahaw. Pabiliore Milet, thank you, sir, and God bless. Thank you to Unishi, thank you. Nagmatag inmog sayo, parehas ta nagmatag sayo. Okay, Shaina, thank you, sir. God bless. God bless to Miss Shaina. RB Joy, out na ko, sir. Thank you and God bless you more. God bless you more. Also, Miss Panaag, thank you for logging in and joining our online class. Thank you. Yes, see you next week, Miss Lagari. Same time. I'll be live streaming before 8 o'clock para makaredy ang tanan. Maka-breakfast na sila. Kay kung 7:30 gid on time, maglisod ta. Kay ang uban, wala pa nakapamahaw, mao pa'y pagmata, wala pa naka-toothbrush, wala pa nakahilamos. Okay? See you next week, Miss Lugari. Thank you for logging in and joining our online class. Paulo? Opo, sir. Thank you po and God bless. Likewise, Mr. Abusiho. God bless and stay safe. Lizelle Salvo, thank you, sir. God bless always. Stay safe. Thank you to Miss Lizelle Salvo for logging in and joining our class. God bless you too and stay safe from this pandemic. Masyada gitong face-to-face na tasunod sa atong classroom. Masyada to siyang face-to-face kay dito nyo makita mga kabuang sa inyong mga classmates. Ilang mga attitudes inyong makita, ilang mga behavior. Okay, I will end this live stream in about 5 minutes. Na pa may questions, pwede pa na ako matubag. I am here waiting for your live comments, opinions, clarifications, anything as long as it is related sa atong subject.